If you organize events and still create tickets and send them to every paid attendee manually, then this automation can save you a lot of repetitive work. Because once the payment is successfully completed, I only need to add the paid attendee details inside this Google Sheet. And that's it. The ticket gets automatically generated and attendee receive it directly on WhatsApp. Now let me show you exactly how this works. See, this is the Google Sheet where I maintain the list of all my paid attendees. Here I have columns for details such as ticket ID, full name, email, WhatsApp number, event name and all other information required for the ticket. Now watch carefully. I'm going to add a new paid attendee record inside this sheet. So that I have entered the new event ID, name as Rahul Jain, one test email address, event name, date, timing, pass as VIP pass and almost everything. See, the moment I add this new record, look at this, the attendee receives a personalized message directly on WhatsApp along with their automatically generated event ticket. I don't have to manually design the ticket, download it, find the attendee's WhatsApp number and send it separately. I simply add the paid attendees details inside my sheet and the rest of the process happens automatically. So if you are organizing conferences, workshops, seminars, concerts or any other paid event, you can use this automation to make your ticket delivery process much easier. And this is not the magic, this is the power of automation. And in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this exact automation for yourself, step by step from scratch. But before we move ahead, first take a look to the tool behind this complete automation called Pabbly Connect. See, Pabbly Connect is an all-in-one automation platform that helps you to connect different applications and automate repetitive tasks without writing a single line of code. And the best part is you can also create this exact automation along with me by using Pabbly Connect free trial. After trying the tool, if you find it's useful and decide to purchase its subscription plan, then don't pay the regular price. Simply use my coupon code MEHYT during checkout and get an amazing discount on both yearly and lifetime Pabbly plans. So without wasting any more time, let's start creating this automation step by step. Alright, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. If you are an existing user of Pabbly, that is perfect. But if you are not, then go for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect and create a free account. Once you create it, you will receive 100 free tasks every month to explore the software, which is perfect for testing. After doing the sign up process and selecting the application as Pabbly Connect, you will successfully come on the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here you can create and manage all of your automation workflows. For creating a new workflow, you need to click on this plus create workflow button. So there are three ways to create a workflow inside Pabbly Connect. The one is create from scratch, second one is create using AI, and the third one is create using Quick Builder. All of these are best, but in this tutorial I'm going to build a workflow step by step from scratch by myself. So I'm selecting that option. After that, it will ask me to enter the name of the workflow that I'll enter as how event organizers send WhatsApp tickets after successful payments. After that, the folder I'm selecting as Pabbly Connect and clicking on this create button, and see our workflow is created successfully. Now this right here is the most important step of doing any automation, name as trigger. Trigger says when this happens. This is the first application you need to select for creating your workflow. So in this tutorial, my objective is that whenever I add a new record inside my Google Sheet, then automatically this automation gets triggered. So for that, I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Sheets and the app event as new or updated spreadsheet row. Next, I'll click on this connect button. See, it will provide me one webhook URL and the steps mentioned below that how you can connect your Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. At first, I'm copying this webhook URL from here, and now I'm going to take you to my Google Sheets account. See, this is my Google Sheets account and this is the paid attendee list that I have already created before. See, See, for making a connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets, you need to click on this extensions option. After that, click on this add-ons. Next, click on this get add-ons and search for Pabbly Connect webhooks in this search app field. After that, just install this Pabbly Connect webhooks, and once you installed it, it is going to be appear here like this. So click on that option. After that, click on this initial setup button. See, I have already created one connection before, so at first I am removing the previous webhook URL, and now I am going to paste the new webhook URL in this field that I have copied from the workflow. After pasting the webhook URL, next one is the trigger column. See, the trigger column is the final data column where the data is added inside your sheet. So in this sheet, the trigger column is K. That's why I have entered K here. Next, I'll click on the send test button, and see, it says that test data sent. After completing the setup, you need to click on this submit button, and see, the setup is configured successfully. Now we will check our workflow to see whether we have received a new response or not. See, automatically I received a new response with all the test data that are present inside the first row of this sheet. That is the event ticket ID as EVT1001, name as Arav Sharma, pass as VIP pass, and almost everything. And one most important thing, you need to make sure that the send on event is always active. With the help of this only, the Pabbly Connect will receive all the new data whenever you enter the new record inside your sheet. As we have successfully received the response, this means that the connection between Pabbly Connect and the Google Sheets is working perfectly, and the setup of our trigger application is completed. Moving forward, I'm going to select my action application as PDF Monkey. Now, why am I using PDF Monkey? The reason is we need to automatically generate a personalized event ticket for every paid attendee. After selecting the application, the app event I am selecting as custom API request. Next, I'll click on this connect button. If you have an existing connection, then you will select this option. I'm going to add a new connection, so I'm selecting this one from here. After that, it will ask me to enter the token. So for getting this token, you need to go towards your PDF Monkey account. See, this is my PDF Monkey account, and once I scroll down here, you will successfully see the API token. So I'm copying this API token from here and pasting it in this field. After pasting the API token, I'll click on this save button. And this is how easily you can connect Pabbly Connect with PDF Monkey. After that, here you need to select the custom request method. And for this workflow, I'm going to select post. Now, why am I using the post method here? Because we need to send our attendee data to PDF Monkey, so that PDF Monkey can use that data to generate a new personalized PDF ticket. Since we are sending the data to create a new documents, that's why I am using the post method here. After that, you will find the API endpoint URL field. Now, the API endpoint URL is basically the address where our API request will be sent. So PDF Monkey knows where it needs to receive our data and process the document generation request. For getting this API endpoint URL, you can check the official API documentation of PDF Monkey. See, this is the API endpoint URL that I have taken from the PDF Monkey documentation. And for your convenience, I have also shared this API endpoint URL in the description below. So you can simply copy it from there and paste it into this field. Next, you need to select the payload type, and here I am selecting JSON. After that, if you want to wrap the request in array, then you will select yes from here. I am not adding. And for the authentication, I am selecting no auth. Moving forward, I am not making any unnecessary changes to the remaining options because they are not required for our current setup. Now let's come to the data field. Here I am going to enter the data in JSON format because JSON allows us to send all ticket information in a structured key value format. So PDF Monkey can understand which value belongs to the ticket ID, attendee name, event name, and all other ticket details. Now inside this JSON data, you will find this field, document template ID. Now in front of this field, I need to enter the ID of the PDF Monkey template that I want to use for generating our ticket. So for getting this ID, I'm going back to my PDF Monkey account. See, this is the ticket template that I have already already created before. Now I'm simply copying its template ID from here and pasting it in this field. Here I have successfully pasted. Going forward, you can see multiple keys inside our JSON data, such as ticket ID, full name, email, WhatsApp number, and all the required ticket information. Now in front of each of these keys, I'm going to map the data that we have received from our previous application, which is Google Sheets. For example, in front of this ticket ID field, I will map the ticket ID received from the Google Sheets. Here I have mapped, and in the same way I'm going to map the respective Google Sheets data in front of all the remaining keys. Now why this mapping important? Because with the help of this mapping, our tickets becomes dynamic. Every time I add a different paid attendees inside Google Sheets, their respective ticket ID, name, email, event name, and other mapped details will automatically be sent to PDF Monkey. And PDF Monkey will use these dynamic details to generate a personalized PDF ticket for that specific attendee using our ticket template. And one more thing, for your convenience, I have already created a complete documentation file for this setup. Inside that documentation, I have shared the complete code of this ticket template, including the HTML, CSS, and the test data that I have used to design this ticket. And not only that, I have also included the same JSON data that I am using here inside Pabbly Connect. So you don't need to manually write everything by watching the screen. You can simply check the documentation link provided in the description below, copy the required code and JSON data, and use it while creating your own workflow. See, once I have successfully mapped all the fields, I'll click on the Save and Send Test Request button. And you will see I have successfully received the positive response, including the PDF generated file as well. So this is how easily you can generate a dynamic ticket by using PDF Monkey. Moving forward, I'm going to select my next action application as Pabbly Chatflow. Here I'm using Pabbly Chatflow for sending a message to the attendees directly on WhatsApp. After selecting the application, the app event I'm selecting as Send Document and clicking on this Connect button. If you don't have existing connection, then you can click on this Add New Connection. After that, it will ask you to enter the token. So for getting this token, you need to go towards your Pabbly Chatflow dashboard. Once you reach there, on the left hand side below, you will see Settings. Just click on it and you will see one option, API and Webhooks. Just go inside that option and there you will successfully get this API token. So copy that token from there and paste it in this field. I have already an existing connection, so I'm selecting this option and clicking on the Save button. Moving forward, in this recipient WhatsApp mobile number field, I'm going to do the mapping of the mobile number that I have received from this Google Sheets response, means the attendee's WhatsApp number. See, it is mapped. As I already explained you about this mapping, it is very important as it makes data dynamic. With the help of this mapping only, the attendee will receive some message on their WhatsApp. And one more thing, the number will include the country code without plus sign. Now in this document URL field, I'm going to do the mapping of the public shareable link that I have received from the PDF Monkey response. To do the mapping, you need to enter the slash on the field and the previous application is visible in front of you. Once you click on it, you will see all the received responses. So in this document URL field, I'm going to do the mapping of this public share link URL. Here it is mapped. Moving forward, in this caption field, I'm going to enter the message that I want to send to the attendee with the ticket, just like this. So for that, I'm entering the message here. See, here I have successfully added. Now for make this message personalized for each attendee, I'm again doing the mapping. See, the steps are almost similar. You need to understand the logic only. See, once I mapped all the fields, now in this field, I'm going to enter the file name and I want the file name also to be personalized for each attendee. Here I have successfully entered the file name. Next, these are not required fields, so I'm leaving these blank. But before clicking on the Save and Send Test Request button, I want you to know that the contact number I have mapped in this field is a dummy number and sending a message to dummy WhatsApp number is not possible. So for that, I'm removing this mapping from here and going to enter my number manually in this field, just only for the testing purpose. But you have to make sure that in this field, you need to map the real contact number that you were received from your previous application. With the help of this only, the attendee will receive the message on WhatsApp. After entering my number manually, I'll click on the Save and Send Test Request button and you will see I have have received the positive response, that is status as success and messages sent. Now I'm going to show you my WhatsApp account. See, immediately I received a new message on my WhatsApp including the PDF that contains my tickets. And look at this ticket also. It includes my name as Arav Sharma, event date, timing, paid amount, and almost everything that I have mapped. And not only the PDF, the message is also personalized. So this is how automation works. As we have successfully received the message as well as the generated ticket in our WhatsApp, this means that our action step is also working perfectly and our workflow is completed. Now comes to the most interesting part, that how you can send the ticket to all of the contacts by just one click. So for that you need to go towards your Trigger application one more time. Just click on this recapture webhook response button. After that, go inside your Google Sheets, click on this extensions option, click on this Pabbly Connect webhooks and click on the send all data button. And one more thing, for sending a data, every time when you add a new row inside your Google Sheets, you need to active this send on event. With the help of this only, whenever you add a new record inside your sheet, the data will automatically send to Pabbly Connect. Right now I am clicking on the send all data button. And see, the moment I have clicked on it, immediately I start receiving the multiple responses inside my Trigger application. And not only here, I also started receiving multiple messages on my WhatsApp. And look, each and every message is going to be personalized based on the attendee's name and the details that I have entered inside this Google Sheet. And I am receiving all the messages on my WhatsApp because in our action application, I have entered my number manually, but here you need to do the mapping and automatically each of the attendee will receive the ticket directly on WhatsApp. So this is how interesting the automation is. If you face any difficulties or you have any queries while creating this amazing workflow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this workflow in the description below. You can check it out. And this is just one example. By using the same tool, you can integrate thousands of other applications based on your own business use case. So what are you waiting for? Go and try this amazing automation for your own business too. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, then don't forget to like it and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Lastly, a quick reminder about the coupon code MEHYT. Don't forget it while purchasing the Pabbly subscription and grab an exclusive offers. So this is all for today. I'll see you in the next video. So not only this, you can do multiple integration of many applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at sales@pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Connect, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/connect #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.